So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Handoff here from the shotgun. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Look out, he's got some space. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe getting in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff again. Powerful running here. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Longhorns are in the red zone now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And third down, it's a handoff. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And they down this one just shy of the 40-yard line. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. This one is incomplete right in the back corner of the end zone. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner choosing to field this one. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Fights off a defender. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
But here's the first play to start this second half. It's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. The quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The completion makes it 2nd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They're going to run it here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the wideout goes in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Burks. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws his third interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, with this quarterback... This one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big game for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying the old counter play here. Running with purpose. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now the try here for the extra point. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold.
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. The ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Harris. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 3rd and short, they give the ball to the tight end. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
And the Bulldogs line up with a 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point you're going to start putting those into play?
Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Second down and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closed. Touchdown, Texas. This offense really clicking. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Nice grab. It's Harris. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. Defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it, game over. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.